Greetings, Fleur-de-Lis faithful. I'm Daniel Kohler, here with another episode of St. Louis FC Insider. We're going to go ahead and get right into things this week. We recently sat down to talk with the guys about what they like to do off the pitch, and spoiler alert, they enjoy binging TV shows just like you and I. Let's check it out.
My favorite TV show, I would have to say...
It's so hard to answer that question these days.
This Is Us.
The Office. Watched it at least 10 times.
I'm big into Narcos right now.
The Office. It's my favorite TV show.
Favorite TV show? Not really.
Favorite TV show? We like to watch a lot of shows, but just something we throw on just constantly is always The Office. I think every new team we go to, we always start The Office over again, so.
I like Sherlock, and there was one when I was back home in England called Hard Sun that I quite enjoyed watching, yeah.
Favorite TV show? I was a big fan of House of Cards and Breaking Bad.
The Wire.
The Blacklist.
My favorite TV show? Probably White Collar. Cop shows, I think, are a favorite of mine.
Shark Tank. I like Shark Tank. I'm gonna get an idea soon. I need to get a patent first, and then I'll let you know.
I watched Oz for a little bit.
Favorite TV show? Right now it's been SVU.
Everybody watches Game of Thrones.
Not much of a TV guy, big YouTube guy. I don't watch TV, but love YouTube.
Sons of Anarchy is my show. Martin, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, Jamie Foxx show, like all those back in the day, like that's kind of like what I like to watch.
I really liked Walking Dead. As it got dragged out, it kind of lost my attention because now it's all about, you know, people killing each other as opposed to the actual like plot of zombies that overtake a whole country.
Entourage, yeah, Entourage was good.
Favorite TV show? Yeah, Supernatural. I like Supernatural quite a bit. And then going retro, Rocket Power back in the day was my stuff.
St. Louis FC offers premium rates on tickets for groups of 15 or more. Kick back in one of our premium hospitality areas or just enjoy the game in the stands. Our team will make it a night to remember for your team. For more information, visit stlouisfc.com. And we hope that one day St. Louis FC will be the icon of our lovely city. But until then, there is another location that holds that distinct honor. Do you think you know what it is? Let's tag along with our guys and find out.
Did you know the Gateway Arch is as tall as it is wide?
No, really?
It's 630 feet high and 630 feet wide.
Oh, wow.
Have you been up to the top before?
Oh, no, never been.
You get really good views of downtown St. Louis and views of the Mississippi River.
Oh, really? We gonna go?
Let's go check it out.
Yeah, let's do it. Here we are at the entrance to the new museum at the Gateway Arch. The museum will celebrate its grand opening on July 3rd.
The museum features 6 exhibits covering time periods from colonial St. Louis to 1965.
The museum is of universal design, which means all people of all abilities will be able to enjoy it.
Those who are unable to go to the top can experience being at the top with a replica Keystone exhibit at the Arch lobby. It will broadcast live feeds from the top of the Arch.
The Arch also features the Monument to the Dream documentary film and the redesigned museum store, the Arch Store. Fair St. Louis returns to its original home of Gateway Arch National Park July 4th, 6th, and 7th.
Would you want to see St. Louis from the river?
For sure. How do we do that, Lou?
You could take a cruise on the Gateway Arch riverboats.
The riverboats offer a variety of cruises throughout the year, like the St. Louis Riverfront Cruise, Skyline Dinner Cruise, Sunday Brunch Cruises, and Blues Cruises. In 1947, architect Eero Saarinen beat out his own father in a design competition to create a memorial honoring Thomas Jefferson and the westward expansion of the United States.
The final piece of the arch is put into place on October 28, 1965.
Mother's Day has come and gone, we all still have a lot to be thankful for our moms. We recently tagged along with Sam Fink as he showed some appreciation and love for his mom. Let's check it out.
Sam started playing soccer at 3 years old, and the competitive man you see now is the same kid at 3 years old. He would run down, score a goal, and then run all the way back to defense because he was afraid they were going to score on him. My favorite Mother's Day gifts from the time he was little to now are pretty much the same. So Sam has a way with words and writes me a personal letter every birthday and Mother's Day. The handcrafts and letters, artwork. Artwork wasn't his specialty, but he would always give it a whirl, and, you know, handprints on the paper or whatever. Those were always my favorite gifts. It's really hard to embarrass Sam. There's not much that I can say that even really shakes him, except for one thing: when I compare his artwork to his sister's. So they were the same age, they're 6 years apart. But this was Sam's.
Beautifully crafted.
Beautifully crafted. And at the same age, this was his sister's. we have family pictures that actually hang on the wall over there, same age. So we compare that often, and he doesn't love that. He was a pretty funny kid, but one of the things that happened consistently that just cracked us all up is he played hard, he loved to be outside, but if he got dirty, he got water on his shirt or spilled food or whatever, he would have to change his entire outfit, including socks and underwear, shoes, everything. And then you would change him and he'd be good to go again until he got dirty again, and then he would have to change it up again.
For so long it was just me and her, so she was a young mom and I was just a little baby, but, you know, teaching me how to swim in the apartment pool and taking me along in the wagon, you know, and then as I got older, just teaching me how to respect others and to communicate properly with adults has been so vital and important to me.
My proudest moment of Sam was definitely when he was in high school and college and professional career, is using who he is as a player and his talent to give his testimony and bring people to Christ and use that. And every time I see it happen, it brings me to tears. It makes me proud of the man that he is and the human being that he's become.
If you're a fan of this show, you already know we like to close out the episodes with goal-heavy action. But before we check out the best action from around the USL, let's revisit the best of St. Louis FC so far this season.
Ball wound across, had it off the crossbar, follow-up is in! Tony Walls for St. Louis levels the match.
Ball sent in, and it finds a home early for St. Louis. St. Louis trying to get control. And in control instead, the net is left open, and it's a goal for Kyle Gregg. The keeper way off the line, and Gregg made him pay.
The Reading, Pennsylvania native sends the keeper the wrong way and opens the scoring for St. Louis. Corey Herzog, after a handball in the area by Fresno, has put the hosts in front. St. Louis, their captain Jonathan Barton going to play an Austin Martz here into the area. And they carve a quick opportunity. It's lofted towards Calistri, and it's in! And finally, St. Louis FC have taken advantage of an opportunity in less than a minute after the halftime interval.
ball's misplayed on the run. Here's St. Louis, Valesky. Can he get a shot off? Valesky has scored! It took a high hop off the turf. Valesky got behind the defense and calm and collected. Valesky has St. Louis on top. They have scored first for the 5th time in 6 matches.
Into the edge of the area, ball sent across, and they've finally done it. St. Louis FC has found the back of the net. Swope Park Rangers calling for offside, but the flag stays down. You can kind of sense that goal coming. St. Louis has been all over the Rangers in this second half, and they get the equalizer there on a great cross.
Here's St. Louis trying to pull one back, and they do with a big shot from 18 yards out. This will come through. This could be dangerous. They attempt to shot a goal, and they score! Area, and they score!
Now on the opposite end, cross in from the center back, the extra pass, the goal! The equalizer from St. Louis! That was Lewis Hilton. He's been everywhere today.
And that brings us to the end of this week's episode. You already know how we're going to close things out. Let's check out some of the top action from around the USL.
Drogba blast, and what a world-class goal that is from Didier Drogba.
But they've found the path through, and it's a good ball to the back post. Gordon Wiles there, and what a strike from the German on the volley. Absolutely fantastic.
Howard curls it in. Oh, what a strike from the captain! Carl Howard curls it in, top corner.
A lead there for Brown. Oh, Brown just couldn't fit it behind that last defender. Still a chance that's there, and a goal. Reno has leveled.
Any more space here. The Ram is in! Jesus Enriquez with an epic curler.
On behalf of all of us here at St. Louis FC TV and the rest of the Fleur de Lis faithful, thanks for watching.